morning on the show today, chef-crafted instant food brand You has raised about 20 crores in a follow-on Series A round following its last fundraise in November of 2022. This round was led by public market investor Ashish Kacholia and Asian Paints promoter group. Now with this, You looks to scale up its manufacturing capacity while entering multiple product categories and segments. So joining me now to discuss this funding and the road ahead for the company are the co-founders Bharat Bhalla and Varun Kapur. My colleague Arundathi is also with me. Bharat, Varun, welcome to Startup Spree. Thanks very much for your time here. And Bharat, I'll start with you. Briefly tell us what you propose to do with this 20 crore funding round. You're looking to expand your footprint, set up a national distribution network. What are the plans?
So first of all, thank you so much for having us, Ritu, on the show. It's a pleasure to be here. As you said, You is a chef-crafted instant food brand. It's something that we started about 2.5 years ago now, with the idea of making packaged food as close as possible to freshly prepared food. We started off looking at the instant food category because the instant food category is largely infamous for the quality of ingredients that go into it. So the idea was to look at multiple segments within the instant food space. And with that, we kind of expanded our portfolio across noodles, pastas, dessert mixes, breakfast mixes is what we've kind of established. We now have about 20 SKUs that we bring to market across, through an omni-channel network. The first 2.5 years were largely used to establish ourselves and do a product market fit, which I believe has been done beautifully now in the market. The plan now with this follow-on Series A round that we have raised of 20 odd crores is to really kind of expand our manufacturing facility. We have an in-house manufacturing facility that is actually in Gurgaon, spread over 30,000 square feet. So that is something that we will look to do as we kind of expand, the kind of offerings we have in the instant food space. And along with that, our vision has always been to be a broader player in the packaged food category and make it better for people. So while instant foods was just a start with our noodles and pastas finding a lot of love with consumers, we're now looking at newer categories as well as we look to kind of scale up our beverage portfolio is something that we will look to do in this particular summer. So a lot of things kind of lined up as far as our product categories are concerned and segments are concerned. And also with regards to scaling up this business from a distribution perspective, still very early days for us. Right. But we're a channel brand, so we've established ourselves, in a small way across offline retail, online retail, as well as airlines. We cater to 4 airlines, 2 global and 2 domestic airlines already. So the idea is to really build up a distribution channel now. Absolutely. For the products that we have a lot of love from consumers. Right.
So offline, online, and in the air as well. But Varun, hi, Arundathi here. Let me come to you. You sold 1.5 million units of your bowls, pastas, and natural beverages, etc. in the October to December quarter of this year. So what's your sales projection for the full year and plans to scale from here?
Sure. You're right. We did sell 1.5 million units in Q3. Q4 is looking actually much stronger because we've launched a few new products. We used to be in the cup category in terms of instant foods. We entered the pouch category. So that has added to our growth. I think current quarter is looking closer to about 2 million units. And our internal targets have always been that in about 9 months' time, we double from where we were 9 months prior. So that's been our internal kind of target. And we've met those in the last 2.5 years. So yeah, 2 million plus units. I think March being the last month of the financial year, we should exit our financial year with monthly revenues of roughly about 4 crores. So that takes us to an annualized revenue run rate of roughly about 50 crores. We're very conscious in terms of how our P&L looks. So I think the March P&L should also lead us to profitability. We should surpass our break-even targets and start generating profits, which means next full financial year, we should be a profitable business, which is our 3rd full financial year. So that's where we are in terms of our financials.
Okay, so 50 crores in revenues and profitability the year after. Could you give us a sense of How you plan to achieve this? I mean, what are the distribution channels, for instance, Varun, that you're looking to increase your presence in? Are you planning to talk with more airlines? Are you looking at more offline presence or more online presence?
So, we from inception have always been an omni-channel distribution strategy. No one channel takes priority over any other channel. So we are equi-present in offline, in online, in alternative channels, which is like airlines, vending machines, institutional campuses, and even exports. So we have now revenues coming through from every channel. In offline, we're present in about 6,500 stores in the country. In online, we're present in all Q-commerce, all e-commerce platforms. Airlines, Bharat mentioned, we are into Indian Airlines and we are into international airlines because our cup products sell in that platform. And exports, we've opened up 4 markets. We've opened up South Africa. We're present in 2,000 stores. South Africa is pretty much pan South Africa, so that's a very core market for us. We've now penetrated Dubai. We've penetrated Australia. And we penetrated Saudi Arabia. So for us, it is a omni-channel business. Each channel has equal importance, has equal sales impetus that is being put. And that will continue to be our journey because our products fit across all these channels.
Absolutely. Bharat, if I could quickly come to you and if you could tell us what's next. You mentioned that there are a bunch of products that you're looking to add to the U portfolio. So what will this be? What is the beverage category performed versus your instant food bowls? And also quickly, if you could tell us how much market share do you hope to capture in the instant food space?
So, interesting question for us. If you look at the instant food space and where we started out, a lot of the focus has been on noodles and pastas, which forms a very large portion of the instant food segment. We started off with cup pastas, which is a product that nobody really does as far as anybody is concerned in the market. We then eventually moved to ready-to-cook pastas, and similarly with the noodles. So we currently, if you look at our entire portfolio, as far as noodles and pastas is concerned, we have a cup product. We have plain noodles, which is like Hakka noodles, where we are almost category leaders across some of the platforms where we are present in. We have ready-to-cook pasta. We're now entering into ready-to-cook noodles. Which is a very, very massive category as well in the instant food segment. So as far as the instant food category is concerned, if I were to divide this, there are subcategories, but some of the interesting insights that I can give you is that when you look at Hakka noodles, for example, as a category, for us, something that we've entered almost about, say, a year ago, today on some of the platforms where we are live, whether it's in Amazon or some of the Q-commerce platforms, we actually are market leaders there already.
Sure.
By virtue of some of the kind of products that we've got to do.
Okay, we've run out of time. So Bharat and Varun, both of you, thank you very much for being with us here on CNBC-TV18.
Thank you. Thank you for us. Thank you.
And moving on, India is a